Hey guys, I'm Nick. Yesterday I did a video on what kind of wire we use for offshore trolling. Today, like I promised, I'm going to make a video on how to tie king rigs. So we're going to zoom in down here real quick. I'm going to show you what you need and I'm going to show you how to do it real quick, real easy. All right, so the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a treble hook. This is a size 6. Sometimes we use a size 4, just depends on how big a bait we're using and what the situation is. But for simple, just keep it simple. A size 6 hook does wonderful. This is a 1/0 circle hook. This is a 40-pound swivel. This is a modified popping cork, which is used to attach the swivel to the wire. I'll show you how to do that here in a minute. And this is your 40-pound 7-strand. So obviously the first thing you're going to do, you need your wire. This is about 18 inches long. Nothing special. You don't need to have 6 feet of wire. So you take your treble hook, you notice there's a flat side, okay? The third hook is welded on there, but you want that flat side. You're gonna run your wire in from the bottom, lay that flat, hold it now with your thumb, and you're just gonna wrap this around here, okay? Just snelling the hook. You can go 6 to 10 times, doesn't really matter, it doesn't have to be pretty. And you're just gonna come back up 2 to 3 times. You stop that there with your finger, take the line, come through here. Boom, nothing to it, okay? You're gonna hook yourself. I just hooked myself like 3 times, not a big deal. That'll lay flat like so, nothing to it. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your circle hook. Now, a lot of times we're using cigar minnows. I like my stuff to look very sleek and very small. There's no reason to use a lot of big stuff. It'll quickly kill those little small baits. Now, depending on how big a bait you will position this circle hook in a different location. So you always pre-tie these. You pre-tie some small ones, you pre-tie some big ones, because you never know what you're going to have when you get out there, and it's better to have them rigged. Typically speaking, about 3 inches from hook eye to hook eye is good to go. It's going to give you a good starting point. So you're just going to snell this one as well. Same thing, 6 to 10 times. Doesn't have to be too pretty. Down and then back up. Come through there, pull it tight. All right, so there we go. We're done. Nice and simple, nothing to it. This hook will go in the nostrils of the cigar minnow. Some people will hook them through the bottom jaw. It's up to you, makes no difference. I like to go in the nostril, and I like to put this by their dorsal fin so it can swim as naturally as possible. Make sure when you hook them, you keep a little bit of bend in that wire, because if you go completely taut, it'll stop the fish from being able to swim naturally. And you want it to stay alive. This is for live bait, right? So you want it to stay alive and swim well. So the last thing you're going to do, you're going to take your swivel, you're going to run it through here like so. And then you're just going to do a simple overhand knot. You just cinch that thing down. Good to go, tight as you can get it. Sometimes I'll take my pliers or whatever you're using to cut it and just make sure you cinch it all the way down. So now, you fold that at a 90-degree angle, putting up. Take your modified popping cork. You come through there, messing up, put it on the table. And now you're just going to spin. That stuff's going to spin all over the place. No big deal. Spin until that stuff's all gone so you don't got to cut anything else. Now you're good to go. So that guy's like that. Boom, nothing to it, all right? That's it. Now you can do this and you can put on 2 treble hooks like you see here. This one's a little shorter. I like to vary it up, okay? Give yourself options. Tie up 5, 6, 7 of these, who cares? Make them different sizes, put them in your tackle box. When I'm done with that, knowing that I tie up, probably 5 or so of these at a time, I'll just wrap that up like so. Got a bunch of these little bags. You can use Ziploc bags as well. Obviously, we ship our jig heads out in these. Put that guy in there like so. You're good to go. Obviously, the coolest part of this whole video is this modified popping cork. We'll zoom back up here real quick. Boom, the modified popping cork, nothing to it. I'll make another video showing you guys how to make this, but all you do is buy a popping cork. You probably have one sitting in the garage somewhere. You just put this little hard 90 in there, put another 90 in there, do a little hook. You just go to town, nothing to it. Mark Nelson showed me how to do that. The best thing ever. Makes attaching to the swivel super, super easy. The dog is making noises. Shh. Cut it out. All right, it's simple. There's nothing to it, okay? That's how we tie a king rig. We use that for all of our charters offshore. You know, every time we troll, that's how we do it. In years past, I've showed everybody how to, or why we use a small swivel. That way you can attach a turbo hammer as a duster. I'll show you guys that some other time. It is useful. If you're just getting into going out there, you want to start tying your own stuff, don't worry about that duster. You know, honestly, 90% of the trips this year, we didn't use a single duster. We used this guy with one hook, and that was it. We didn't use anything else. Just live bait, live cigar minnow through the nose, in the back, toss it out there, put it 100 feet behind the kayak, and pedal around till the drag goes off. Nothing to it. Keep it simple. You will catch more fish. As always, appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. If you have any questions, leave a comment, hit the like button, all that good stuff. Helps everybody else see it. If you hit the like button, everybody else sees it. So that's cool, works well. Any questions, though, put them in the comment sections or shoot me an email at nick@navarrekayakfishing.com. As always, I look forward to you guys booking your next adventure.